My name is Duddy, so I'll build some stuff. I've got something truly disgusting to show you. The Ergo Sum Perfect 5th. This sword is absolutely insane for one phase in this boss, but just look at the state of this super energy. Look at the state of that. It's absolutely minging. We one phase this very easily, and I just want to say I was able to get 2 supers off in this particular clip, and I was the only one who used the super. My other 2 friends only used their transcendence, and it was a very easy one phase. So I'm going to show you how this sword gives you maximum super energy. I'm talking about the Ergo Sum, the solar version, the Perfect 5th. Every 5 hits, attached to laser solar explosive, scorching your target is a caster frame. This gives an ignition, guaranteed on a heavy attack as long as they all hit the same target, which is pretty easy to do. In this particular clip, I was actually running the Paragales. I just wanted to try them out. And this modifies your Burning Maul super into a single high damage slam. It basically creates cyclones with that and your consecration. I was actually using that, and I think that helped a little bit, but I've also got a clip of it working to show you on the Hunter as well. And I just want to sort of say as well, it's nothing to do with the Paragale, so it does help a little bit as them cyclones do tap the bosses, but it works just as good on other subclasses as well. Now again, just getting 2 supers off from that Perfect 5th, and you'll see all the little damage numbers, that's all contributing. All the ignitions, and as we know, ignitions give you loads and loads of super energy. They always have done, and with supers getting buffed, it's a really good little option. But like I said, I was actually using the Paragales, and it helped a little bit, if I'm honest, just a tiny little bit. And like I said, this turns your Burning Maul in the consecration, and it creates little cyclones. I've just got a little clip to show you of that. Just working what it basically does. It modifies your Burning Maul and your consecration, and you're just going to create cyclones. Against Raneiks, it's not bad. They're all little extra damage, and they will also give you little ticks as well. All them little cyclones just add to the effect, but it is 100% the sword is the only thing you really need. So obviously, just to sort of double check myself, I went and tested it, make sure the cyclones weren't doing anything silly against targets. So I went and tested it on this tanky target in the Lost Sector, and you can see the cyclones are not really doing much to worry about, so it definitely was nothing to do with Paragale. It only helped a little bit. Now the Ergo Sum Perfect 5th, this will guarantee an ignition like I said, and this is what makes the difference. If you just watch his super energy here, look at the state of that, like almost like 15%, 10-15% of my super back just from one swing. So I just wanted to sort of like test a few things with that. I also tested this against the corrupted puppeteer in the Vesper. Not that I would recommend running Paragales, do not do it, it's absolutely pointless, they need a massive buff, but this is what we do, we like to test things out, just try things out, and you'll see them cyclones are barely having any effect on my super returns at all, absolutely zero. But for Raneiks, it does help a little bit, obviously, because it's sort of like, they're all sort of like close together, little servitors, so it does help a little bit, but definitely nothing to do with the Burning Maul super and the consecration and the cyclones and Paragale. So then obviously I wanted to use my sword, and you can see the sword doing just like little bits here and there of your super energy against the corrupted puppeteer. You'll see there, not bad little chunks. If you pair that up with something like a Lost Signal, it could be really good. Fragments I used, Ember of Eruption, this will help. Solar Ignition have an increased area of effect. That is going to help the Ergo Sum sword. So will Ember of Char. Your Solar Ignition spreads Scorch to affected targets. That's going to help your super gains massively as well. Then you've also got Ember of Ashes to apply more Scorch stacks to the target. But that's on the Solar subclass. We've got similar options on the Prismatic subclass as well. And obviously Ergo Sum with Prismatic is what you want to be doing, because you get free ammo with a catalyst as well. So I think like if I was honest, I think like a Lost Signal Ergo Sum build would give you an absolutely insane amount of super energy. And the other thing to mention as well, I was running Burning Maul, and that ain't actually counted as a roaming super. So roaming super's got a buff, so if you're running it on like something like a Strand Hunter or another roaming super, it could be even faster returns as well. So that could be really interesting. Now my other 2 friends I was doing it with, like I said, one of them was on a Warlock and one of them was on a Strand Hunter, and they both said they was getting the same super energy back. So I just wanted to just double check, so I switched over to my Prismatic Hunter, run Silk Strike. I just bent my super out here just to sort of get rid of it, And you can see, again, just to sort of clarify, it is the Ergo Sum. And I wasn't actually maxed out on my fragments and things like that. There were some certain fragments I could have run. And you can see that super energy is coming back so quick. And again, I am using a super that does damage over time. So if you got something like a Silenced Squall, just for example, that is going to add to the effect as well. You're going to get your hits from your Silenced Squall, and you're also going to get your hits from your Ergo Sum. Plus other things you could put on there as well, like dust field grenades, all little ticks could really maximise this super. And like I said, sticking something like a Lost Signal on, and when Tether finally gets enabled in this dungeon, it could be really good. But that's the video. Let me know what you think. I hope you found this somewhat helpful. There's a couple of build opportunities there. I'm going to have a think about it over the next couple of days. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.